I've been finding small pieces of this black substance. It's been washing down in the washes here, and so we're going to head up the road to see if we can find the source.
Now we have a rock. All right, guys, classic red bed.
This is an oil shale, and it's not obsidian despite the way that it can look when it's broken, kind of shiny. It's also not coal. I know it really does resemble coal, but it's not. Turns out it's actually gilsonite. This is gilsonite. As you can see, it's a dark black substance. It's actually a solid hydrocarbon.
Gilsonite is a rock found in the asphaltite group, which includes hydrocarbon bitumens. While gilsonite can be found around the world, it's pretty popularly known in Utah. The Uinta Basin of eastern Utah hosts the world's largest deposits of gilsonite. And it's the only place where gilsonite has been economically produced in large quantities. This is one of Utah's earliest mined industrial minerals. Historically, this gilsonite mining occurred at various veins that were found in eastern Utah, but the latest phase has been concentrated on one of the widest known veins, which is located around Bonanza, Utah. These gilsonite veins, which run in these northwest to southeast trending lines, are widespread across the Uinta Basin. High pressures deep in the Uinta Basin led to the expulsion of huge quantities of hot water from the oil shale rocks, which hydrofractured the overlying and underlying strata. And as a result, thick liquefied gilsonite was expelled from those oil shale beds, which forced open the existing fractures in the overlying and underlying strata. And then upon cooling, that gilsonite solidified inside the fractures. It was first called Uintaite. Then there was Sam Gilson, who also found the black stuff and started the Gilsonite Asphalt Company, or the Gilson Asphalt Company. He said he'd pay a silver dollar if they named it after him, and they did, hence Gilsonite. Then a black rock mining bonanza ensued. Literally, one of the mining towns is called Bonanza. 95% of the world's gilsonite is found in the Uinta Basin in Utah. Gilsonite mining is labor-intensive because of its unusual mode of occurrence in those narrow, down to 18-inch wide, deep vertical veins, and the explosive hazards, of course, associated with gilsonite dust. The mining of ore was, and still is, done by hand, using air-powered chipping hammers to carefully break gilsonite while avoiding contaminating the ore with the broken wall rock, since the product purity is important to customers. It's deposited into a bag house next to the shaft head frame and then trucked to a plant for processing. It turns out the oil and gas industry has found some pretty good uses for gilsonite in well drilling. It's the unique properties of gilsonite that's made it so important to the oil field drilling process. And continued booms in oil and gas development has only increased demand for gilsonite. Gilsonite sales to the oil field market have increased over 150% since 2009. I hope you enjoyed today's tour of this interesting black rock called, well, Uintaite, but now gilsonite, thanks to Sam Gilson. I'll be talking more about interesting black rocks. In fact, I already have a video up here at Let's Go Geo all about coal.
Bye.